All right, guys, it's 9 in the morning. I have 4 panels out there connected, and we are bringing in 820 watts. And then my battery is at 56. This morning it was at 45%, and it already went up 11%, which is good because I want to get all my batteries up to 100. This is the first battery I'm going to charge all the way with solar, and then I'm going to switch it to the second battery and charge that one all the way up, so they can all be running at the same level. So we're at 56%, and then we have the fridge hooked up right now, and the fridge is only pulling 58 watts. So with the solar that's coming in, $820, 840, 850. Yeah, we're climbing, guys. We're bringing in 854 watts, and the fridge is only 50 watts or something like that. So we are doing very good. Go right here, check my battery. It's still at 56%. We'll get her charged by the end of the day, guys. Fridge on. We got food and meat in here already. Freezer nice and cold. Very nice. Off-grid, baby. Free energy. $840, 870. 870 watts coming in, guys. We have 4 panels. Each panel is 400 watts. So we should be bringing in 1600 or a little bit under. It never produces its full amount. So let's just say roughly 1400 maybe. So it's barely morning, so the sun still hasn't gotten up top right above us. It hasn't gotten right above us. But once it does, I'm pretty sure we'll pull in max. This is my first day having it hooked up, so I'm learning how it works, learning how much wattage is pulling in, and then we still have a stack of like 10 panels. So we'll slowly start adding on. We need more. And yeah, so far so good. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock. We're bringing in 1,000 watts. 1 kilowatt equals 1,000 watts. So we're bringing in 1,000 watts. We have 4 panels connected outside, so that's looking really good. My battery was at 65 this morning. My battery was at 45 this morning, and it's at 83 right now. So that's good. It's charging. Right now we have the fridge connected, and that's the only thing, and it's pulling 107 watts. So we're bringing in more than we're using, and that's what we were trying to do. We're trying to bring in more than what we use. We're bringing in 1,000, using 100. Sounds good to me. All right, guys. Earlier this morning, I came out here to add more panels because I connected these 4 panels. I connected them to the inverter, and then I was hoping that the AC would run off of the solar that was coming in, but instead it was pulling from the battery. So I had to come back out here, pull out another 3 panels, and connect those to the AC. So now the AC was running off of solar, and everything in the house was running off of these panels, and those panels over there were for the AC. So when I disconnected them, to add more panels, and then when it was time to reconnect into here, I was having problems sliding it in all the way. It wouldn't seat all the way. And I had another piece and I tried it on that one, and this one went in smoothly. So the problem was coming from the AC. It turned out being the little O-ring that's in there, the little water protecting O-ring. I guess it was a little too big. It's actually right here. The one that comes on these originally are a little bit smaller, and I had spares, so I put it on there and it slid right on. So we fixed that. We have more panels. I'll probably add another panel to this tonight, or a panel or two, and see what we get. We charged up one battery already today, and we're halfway on the second one. So tomorrow that one will get fully charged, and then we'll charge the third one so we can put them all together and they can all drain at the same percentage. So stick around. And that's rain over there.
Oh, for sure.
Sometimes you just gotta remember to look up. We gotta clean up all this. Gotta rake all this up. We got a lot of work. We're gonna build our cistern. Stay tuned for that. A lot of cleaning. Yeah. Just everyday ranch life stuff. Yeah. Gotta make your property nice. Gotta rake all that up. Eventually we'll be planting trees, and eventually we'll be having a garden and all that good stuff. But right now, you work for it first, and then it pays off in the long run. So that's what we're doing. All right, guys, the sun went down. I'm not getting in any more PV, and we are getting a little bit, but not enough to charge the battery. So this is the second battery. The other battery charged at 100%, and then I switched it to the next one to charge up to 100%. This is that next one, and it only got up to 66%, and we're gonna see how long it lasts all night. We're gonna leave the fridge connected and see how low it goes. So stick around. All right, guys, 7 in the morning. No sun hitting the panels yet. My battery dropped to 41%. It was at 67 last night. I ran the fridge all night off the battery, no problem. Not a problem. Yeah, so today, yesterday evening, I added an extra panel, so we should be bringing in a little bit extra juice today. So we should be good. All right, guys, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We're bringing in 1,500 watts. That's what 1.5 kilowatt is 1,500 watts. And we're only using, zero, and the fridge is plugged in, and we're using 0 watts. See, this says load. The load is 0. Come to the fridge. See, the fridge is on. So the fridge isn't even taking anything right now, which is great. And everything's looking good. Our battery's charging. It was at 50%, it's now at 55. Right here, that's how much we're bringing in, 1,500 watts. And then if you go right here, this is how much is going into the battery. It's 1,300 watts going into the battery. So looking good. We're using no wattage, and we're bringing in 1.5 kilowatts, 1,500 watts, y'all. Looking good. I just leave it on this screen so I can see my percentage of the battery. This thing's working just as I expected. All right, guys, we got 5 panels out there now. We added that extra panel. So today, it's noon, and we're bringing in 1,600 kilowatts, not 1,600, 1.6 kilowatts, which is 1,600 watts. So that's good. I added that panel. Now we're bringing in 1600 watts. And my battery, this is the third battery we're charging to full, and it's already at 83%. Come in here, let's see. We got 1400 watts going directly into the battery, charging it. It's charging pretty quick with 1400 watts going into it. So I'm thinking by the end of today, I'll be able to connect all these batteries together, giving us 300 amp hours. It's gonna be exciting. Breaker box, where we have our inverter coming in to the breaker. We got all our lights, all our receptacles and light switches and lights and all that good stuff. All I gotta do is flip breakers, y'all, and we have power. Alright guys, third battery hit 100%. So right there it says 100 amp hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, connect all the communication cables to each battery so all three batteries are communicating, and then we're gonna turn the inverter on and see if it shows 300 amp hours. And yeah, so right there you can see all three batteries were at 100%. We're running at 300 amp hours. Each battery is at 100 amp hours, so that just verifies we have all three batteries in communication. Again, our load is at 0. We have 0 load. And then we got 1 kilowatt coming in, so that's 1,000 watts coming into solar. And that solar's powering everything in the house right now. We're not running any battery. The batteries are fully maxed out. They're fully charged. And those will be for nighttime, for when we don't have no solar. But during the day, the solar will run the entire house. All right, guys. So we got all three batteries up to 100%. We've connected them all together. These are all the communication cables going to the inverter. All the settings are looking good. All three batteries are up there. Just wanted to give you guys a little recap. So, if you guys remember, we did all of our wiring for our electrical panel. We wired all our lights, all our receptacles, all our light switches, all that good stuff.
Go check that out if you haven't already.
Go check out that video if you haven't. Also, you guys know we had to put up our mini split. We had to stop everything because it was so hot. We could not work in here. So we stopped everything and installed the mini split. The mini split is an EG4 hybrid mini split, which means it can run off of your panel box or it can run directly off of solar. No inverter, no battery needed. So that's what we did. We put up our mini split, we laid out some panels outside, and we had air conditioning. So,
thank you, Jesus.
We got that done. I wanted AC during the night because I knew it was going to be hot as balls at night. So I quickly rushed and mounted my inverter, installed all my batteries, wired everything up.
By the way, you guys, I kept telling him to slow down. I was like, "You're doing too much. We gotta record everything." It was a mess.
It ended up taking 2 days anyway, but still, I was just like trying to get her done, sweating, dripping down my face. Sweating places I ain't never sweated before.
Gross.
And yeah, so I regret not recording that because that would have been a really realistic video.
Yeah.
Of being in a bad situation.
Hot and sweaty and frustrated and irritated
and things didn't just go as planned, and you know you're effing mad, and you know. But we got it done, and we're here now, and we got AC, and we got the inverter hooked up. We got our battery, we got solar, we got our fridge. Things are coming along. So yeah, guys, that's our electrical. That's it. That's all. And stay tuned. More videos coming soon.